Hey everybody, the weekend is almost done, so it is a perfect opportunity for some weekend maintenance. I love the fresh smell of new gear on the weekend. This right here is the MS-130-12X. We will deploy this switch today. We will add it to the switches that I have here in the lab, but this is a perfect compact switch for those that are looking to extend connectivity outside of their MDF, their IDFs. There's multi-gig ports here as well as PoE, so it's a perfect switch, especially for those that might want connectivity for their AV gear, IoT gear. And it's very light, fanless. You can wall mount this switch as well. So today we're going to deploy this switch in my lab and add it to my cloud managed environment. That's the beautiful thing about this switch is that it is cloud managed. Just log into the dashboard and do all the configurations that you need to do and let it run. It's a beautiful thing. Let's talk about it. So prior to the recording of this video, I had my order number for the MS-130. What I did is I added that order number into this organization, to my network, and that gave me the information for the switch, which is why it appeared in the dashboard, and it also gave me the licensing information. So this gives you an opportunity to pre-configure things before you ship them out if you need to, or even automate it. But here in the lab, I connected my switch over to switch number 1. Overall, in the next couple of months, my goal is to replace that MS220-8P. That MS220 will be going end of support soon. So I want to replace that with the MS130-12X. It's a great upgrade because I now have multi-gig ports that I can use with my 9130 access point. I also have a 1 and a 10 gig SFP, so fiber connectivity if I need to have some fiber connectivity. So it's a great upgrade. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to rename this switch and we will give it a static IP. I connected it to the network already. I connected it to switch 1. It grabbed an IP address, it went out to the internet, and as you can see here, it is online. It's that easy to deploy these cloud managed switches. So let's click in here. And let's just do a couple of config changes. Let's set a location for the switch. We'll paste there that address. We'll click save. There we go, the Cisco office. And let's rename this switch. SW03. We'll hit save. And finally, let's make some changes here. Let's change this to a static IP. 172.30.0.102. That's 255, 255.250, 172.30.0.1. 1, and then primary DNS is what we'll use our umbrella addresses here. Let's just paste that in and we'll click save. All right, we made this change. So, this switch is up and running. I can configure these ports for whatever I need to do. I can configure them here. I can make them trunks, access ports. I can create schedules for these ports as well. What I'll do is over time, I'm going to start moving in devices into the MS-130. But I wanted this MS-130 up and running because if you've been following my ICE video series, we will be talking about SGTs. That, in the cloud managed world, is adaptive policy. So this switch, the MS130-12X, supports adaptive policy. So it's perfect for an ICE conversation. With ICE, with other switches, with Catalyst, we support SGTs. That is adaptive policy here. So we want to get this switch up and running. That way in our ICE series, we can take advantage and configure SGTs, which is great. So secure group tags will help us with segmentation in the network. Secure group tags is something you should be digging into in your environment for that segmentation. We want to assign a tag to different identities, and then based on those identities, we deploy our rules, we deploy our lists and policies, whatever we need to do based on the identity. And that'll work on a firewall as well. So we will be talking about that in the ICE series over the next couple of weeks. But for now, I wanted to get this switch up and running. And that is the end of the weekend maintenance. I appreciate you joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Again, thank you for joining me on Weekend Maintenance.